Hi, this is Jim from No Worries RVing. Today we're still at McLeod. I think it's a county park, but it's a campground near Kiln, Mississippi, and we really liked it here. But today I got a little project since I have some time, and I don't think it's going to rain for a couple of hours anyway. I want to try to replace my tail lights on the camper. Now ours, I remember we replaced our tail lights on one of our very first episodes. We put LED lights in our existing tail lights, and they're just LED add-ons, so to speak. But we noticed, well, we got stopped actually coming out of a campground recently, and they told us, hey, one of your tail lights is out. So we stopped, and kind of surprised, because we hadn't noticed that. And sure enough, one of the tail lights was actually loose back there. They sit in a socket, and you put it in and you turn it, and it makes a connection. But over the years, I mean, this camper's, we've been using it now for 5 years, and that connection looks like it's got expanded, or it's just coming loose. So we bought some tail lights, some LED, just regular LED tail lights, and we're going to try to replace our existing tail lights today with those. Okay, so this is the tail light set we ended up buying off of Amazon. Made in China, of course. I'm going to open them up here. I haven't opened them yet. We just got them. And here's, they come individually packaged. I didn't say anything in the description about them being a flag, but we kind of noticed in the picture on Amazon that there was a flag, and sure enough, there is a United States flag here. It's like a 2-wire connection. They come sealed and wrapped up. Set of hardware. Looks like all stainless steel, which is nice. Instructions, which colored with pictures. Very nice. And this one, this tail light actually has the brake or the license plate holder on it. And it's got a 3-wire connection. So I'm hoping ours will match that. Hope we have 3 wires on the tail lights on the license plate bracket side, and hopefully there's 2 wires on the other side. And these are made by POVTOR, Povtor. And they sent a little card in here with their email and a phone number for technical and customer support. It's an international warranty and maintenance card, it says. So I'm going to gather my materials, and I'll meet you on the back of the camper. The first thing we need to do is get our old ones off. So we're going to start that. The first step in replacing these tail lights will be to remove the old tail lights. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but hopefully you have, on the side of the tail light there's a little tab here you can push in, and the cover should pop right off. You got to pull on it, but both sides have a tab. Here's the other side. So basically just push the tab in, and you have to pull out at the same time. So that's the first step in just getting the old ones off. So we're going to push these tabs in. You only have to do one side, it looks like, and your old tail light comes right off. And mine's got a little bit of dust in there, so it's been leaking. That may have been some of the problem. But here's the old style of tail light. It's just got a socket here, and you put your light bulb in here like this. And what happens is this socket here over time, if this bounces all the time for 5 years worth of travel, Just gets a little bit of loose in here. And I tightened it up when the guy told me that we had a tail light out, and that seems to have worked for a while, but I just don't trust it anymore. Just got to remove these 4 screws. Once the 4 screws are off, they should come off. Fairly easy, and it does. One thing I noticed though, see the 3 wires? The new set of lights only have 2 wires. So I'm not sure why there's a difference here. Okay, I actually had to refer to the manual or the instructions that came with the lights. The white wire will get hooked up to the white wire in the new lights. The black wire will go to the black wire in the new lights, and the green will go to the red on the new lights. So that's the wiring. I thought, oh my gosh, I got something different. And looks like it goes to a red wire anyway here. So I don't know why they used the green on the original, but they did. And all I gotta do is connect them here. So right now I need to get all this old caulking off. That'll be the next step. Sorry for the noise. We're right next to a boat dock, which is where we want it to be, but everybody's leaving the river now because it's starting to look a little cloudy and it might rain. So it is kind of busy. They're busy like I am, trying to get something done before it rains. Spray a little WD-40 on there, and it removes the rest of the adhesive really nice. A little bit of fingernail work. Okay, now I need to get these electrical connectors off. I need another tool for that. Need to re-squeeze these on the side to undo the connection. So basically on mine, the red will go to the red. These 2 here will be the black. So the black will go to the one with the green. I guess I need to separate these. So hang on, let me get some tape and I'm going to separate these wires so they don't get these too many white wires here. It's going to get all screwed up if I don't. This black wire is going to go to these 2 white wires here. One of them's got a green stripe, and one of them doesn't. So I'm going to tape these 2. Small piece of black tape. So I know that my black wire will get hooked to these 2 white wires here. My white wire will go to this set of 2 white wires, and then my new red one will go to this red one here. I was never a fan of these white electrical connectors, but actually they work really well. And my soft start manufacturer, when I got my soft start in, these are the types of connectors that came with it. So I've been using them, and tell you what, I really like them. So the next step is to connect these wires. Right now I'm just going to twist them together so they're ready for some sort of wire connector. The red to the red. This white will go to these whites, and the black will go over here to these 2, the white with the green and the white. Once you have the wires twisted on, we put on these Wire connectors are basically just a big crimper. Holds them all together. Once you're got them good and crimped, you give them a pull test, see if you can pull them out, which I cannot. Now it's time to test this tail light. Have my right turn signal on, and boy, is it bright! It's nice and bright, and it seems to be working just fine. Turn the lights on, and there it is compared to the other one. You can see this light, and you can see that light in comparison. The lights are on. So there's the new one, and there's the old one with the lights on. So it's working pretty good. So now I need to get this plastic off of it and get it mounted. Since the holes don't line up from the old light fixture to the new, they're pretty close, but these are a lot wider apart. I'm going to go ahead and fill these 4 holes and then put a piece of Eternabond tape over them. This will just have to ride over top of that, which I don't think will be a problem. I might be able to use one of the holes. I used the 4 screws from the old fixture, put this through the screws here, through the holes here, and the sealant came up when I put it on, so it's good. Now I need to do the same thing with this side. But this side's got a license plate bracket, which I've taken my license off first, and then I'll start installing this one, but first I have to get this one off. The first step is to take off the license plate off the old bracket. And of course it was made out of plastic, so it wasn't much really holding that on. Get it scraped off and then cleaned and get the wires ready. 4 screws out that were holding this onto the trailer. They're just self-tapping, it's like sheet metal screws. It's going into Asdel. And now I need to pull this off. Okay, these wires are kind of tucked in there really well. There's a big glob of glue. Let me see if I can get this wire out with the other hand. I had to persuade the wire to get out, and now I need to unconnect these connections here. So the next step is to unwire these old connections. It's pretty easy to squeeze the connector. Now I need to clean this off around where the old light fixture was with a scraper. Okay, again, we've got the wires here. The white will go to the white, the black will go to the black, and the red here will go to this red. So we just twist them together and we'll connect them, and then we'll put some adhesive on it and screw it down. I need to tuck some wire from this new fixture back in there. Alright, so with it right there, I need to put some sealant on it. It's a light bead all the way around. Get it somewhat level. Yeah, they are much brighter than our old lights. Came on and hit the brake. So that's basically it. I mean, I got to put the license plate back on, but that's just a bolt on. And you can see these are really nice. Like, I like the American flag. I didn't even know that when I ordered these that these had an American flag in them, but it's pretty neat. It's got a license plate light here, and they're very bright, which is really nice. So that's going to conclude this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give us a thumbs up.